So that matchup, you've got a lot of regen and sustain with a Bloodseeker.
I think you're fine as Bloodseeker. I think you can outlast it, the Medusa, very easily.
Yeah, it looks like Inflame's actually going to get away with this, at least for the moment. Ramses is walking around up here. If they actually manage to find him right now, Ramses, he spots him out, and Inflame caught out in no man's land. I don't know if they're going to be able to kill him. He's still very tanky. They do have a Burrow Strike, though, and no TP for Inflame, but he does have boots. Burrow Strike comes through. He's still got a lot of HP. Is that something where you just check it out?
Ramsey should be able to chase him down.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's dead. And the intel lost. Oh wait, did he get? He didn't get intel. Wow.
So, I guess that they just knew that that was a place to check, or yeah, that aura is always so good. And then of course the other nice part is like later on, I've seen some people even like if they get the Satyr go for like arcane boots. Is Pasha in some trouble? Is almost gonna drop here, and the snowball chase is gonna connect. Brings him right in.
Nice.
We have Afu that's rotated in towards mid as well. How many other heroes do they need to find a kill there? Oh no, he's got his bounty rune stolen as well. Solo. A little bit of Grand Theft bounty, and might end up paying for it now. Afu's in the area, does have level 2. They've also brought in DDC. More action coming, though, as Ramses has shown up. He's going to maybe bring down the Lich, so they trade 1 for 1. Shard's not quite on the mark to catch Ramses.
They even dropped the Sentry for that. That's a pretty big commitment. Looks like Afu could die here, too.
Yeah, they're wanting to go further. The good bit of damage coming through, and Fairy Fire trying to walk away. The snowball save, but it was a little showed up with the Burrow Strike. So they end up finding the kill nonetheless. So 2 to 3 so far. We've had a lot of movement, but not a whole heck of a lot of like really ganking. It feels like it's more oriented towards trying to build a lane advantage. And then Afu ran that solo a little bit. They're coming in with Monet as well. The good block off. And Solo, he's just gone.
That was beautiful from Afu.
Dive also up top going on as Inflame is going to be ran at, and he ends up falling also. Ramsey's showing the power of the Swarm early on, even just that 1 point in it. Now they're going to be able to cut this creep wave and wait for the next creep wave to come in and probably deal a decent amount of damage to that tier 1. I mean, a decent amount of regen from...
Yeah. I guess the Vlad also helps with that, too. It helps with Doom's armor issues. Afu, in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he does have the snowball, trying to save him from that one. He is going to end up going over to the creeps, but the catch is going to be there. Rupture was up for no one, but didn't even need to use it.
Ideally, they would have killed the Lycan, though, so Afu's still helping his team out there.
I mean, definitely the Ags build was something that we saw a lot of in the qualifiers for Bloodseeker. The other thing was Radiance, but it's sort of tough to tell what it is. It feels like no matter what, he can just kind of go whatever build he fancies. Bottom lane, Afu ends up finding the kill onto Pasha.
Pasha's level 4, the Lich effects. This attack that they predict going to the mid lane. Look at this prediction by VP. They know that a gank is going to happen around mid lane. They have...
Oh, can they actually stop it, though? He's going to drop down that blood right at the start. The ulti has already been used, but they haven't killed off no one. And now with everybody rotating in, Ramsey's here as well. They're going to start dropping. Super trying to back out as well, but they've lost their other 2 supports. And if he can get away, it would all be worth it, but I'm not even sure if that's going to be able to happen. 3 seconds before Wand, not enough.
That would have been a good time to use Scan. They kind of knew something was up on LFY because the Lich Illusion scouted some heroes. Sand King's in a perfect position too. Oh, they make.
Oh no!
They have a smoke. They didn't see anything though. But yeah, this could be a disaster. Lil is in a perfect position to counter gank this right now.
And I mean, they just saw right now the linkage is there as well. So now going on a solo, the global comes out. They're going to walk into a secondary side. It's the Burrow Strike epicenter onto 2. It is all fallen apart. Monet ruptured as soon as he went into ulti form. They get the Dream Coil onto 3, but somehow LFY are still staying alive through this. The Chain Frost did a good amount of damage, but they lost the Doom still, and there's not a whole lot else that they're going to be able to make happen as Ramsey is going to try and pick apart Afu. He's found him here off to the side. Is going to even think about going further. The Burrow Strike, the Blood Right. Super is in trouble. He pops the Blade Mail, and that might dissuade VP from going any further. But that was a huge disaster there for LFY.
The one on no one earlier that ended in a 3-for-1, I think. And then this one, that was also similarly disastrous. But Lil has just been like spot on with these gangs. Just another kill added in the books of Ramses, and they will continue to fall.
Man, as soon as that Lincoln Sphere and Blink Dagger came out together at the same time, it was just like, you know, snap, turn on, run at them.
Doom's 2 auras, the drums, and then the Vlads, like that multiplied by 5 heroes is generally going to overwhelm your opponent at this phase of the game, but they're just slightly too far behind, and looks like Inflame will continue his feeding spree.
Yeah, this has been a rough one for him. He's going to drop the Doom as well. Sand King is just going to come over and punch him. Actually, might be able to get out with that. That's a nice play.
Oh, wow.
Or not.
My God, that has so much damage.
They do so much damage.
Oof. That's rough.
I mean, it was a good idea at least. You know, you
Yeah.
drop the Doom so you don't die, but... And it really does feel like it's kind of just up to Virtus Pro to go where they want and dictate the tempo.
Inflame has Shadow Blade. I did not know he had that. I guess he got the Devour bonus gold, and this could be a huge move for them.
Oh, the global comes out though! They spotted, I guess, the Tusk in him. Oh, it was the Sentry Ward.
I mentioned that earlier. Solo has just been placing sentries like down non-stop, and it even prevents this like weird case where Inflame doesn't show his
Shadow Blade. Now he's going to try and get away. Oh no, he's just being pulled all over the place. Nowhere left to go. Inflame is going to fall. You can see, like, he sticks his arms up in the air. He just wants to doom him, and it's not going to happen.
And Virtus Pro just studied the replays really hard yesterday, but whatever the case is, VP's on another level compared to LFY this game.
And Afu, very low on HP. Does manage to get the snowball off, but to what end? It is going to most likely still be a dead Tusk here. Doesn't even manage to get the Walrus Punch off before he falls into the ground. 5 to 14. VP is just looking so crisp. Going to run around, and after that tier 1 tower went down in the top lane, Rams is also going to do it. Are they going to be able to sneak this though?
Yeah, the Roche is definitely their play though. Like Roche or sit behind. Oh, DDC, you are in a bad spot, my friend.
Quick jump forward. There's the Dream Coil onto 2. Doom is out. The global is there. No great answer. He is not going to be scouted though, and actually Rupture is already again onto that Lycan. Can they bring him down though? That's going to be a kill onto Ramses, a really key one. That being said, we've also ended up seeing another one go down. Puck ends up falling. Solo is also in a hell of a lot of trouble. Monet's going to be able to TP back home, and somehow, some way, LFY take 4.
Wow. Okay. Well, the one time they didn't have sentries, it will see it's... Oh, no. I don't think it got vision and stuff, but they know they're inside right now. Afu.
Shards are there. They're walking forward. They still got Doom. No global, though, for another 30 seconds. Posh up on the high ground. He's going to try and back out again. That mobile ward.
Okay, now they finally get vision of how low Roche is. Now that just means they have to go in and take superior positioning.
Burrow onto 2. They weren't able to get that snowball off in time, and he's silenced yet again. Tusk in trouble is going to drop. The Blade Mail came out from Super.
It's a time to buy back, dude. Afu, man, your team needs you.
They get back in there. I mean, maybe hoping that they can finish off Roche without him. It definitely feels a little bit risky not having him.
They have Stone... Oh, my God. They have Stone Gaze. This is such a tense moment.
Yeah, Styles there as well. There's the buyback from Tusk. They're waiting for that opportunity to jump in now. And I think that with that buyback, VP, they've got to at least be a little bit afraid. The Swarm does end up getting thrown out. There's the Burrow Strike, and Global comes out at the same time. They've been able to get it. Stone Gaze is still there. Lil coming and trying to steal it. But no, Roche doesn't end up going down. He doesn't have buyback. They end up taking down Roshan, but they actually snatches the Aegis. They were able to get the last hit from Virtus Pro, but it doesn't matter because 3 are dead. Yet again, LFY pulling back.
Dude,
after
Super has had amazing positioning in these fights. Like,
net worth still slightly into the favor of VP, but with Aegis now online for this Lycan and Necrobook level 3 building towards that AC. Oh no, is Pasha dead? They doom him. They've caught him. They're going to be able to chase it down with some more, and they're just going to end up losing this Puck for free.
Yeah, this Blade Mail zoning too. I think Puck also comboed the Medusa as she Blade Mailed, so he was at like 40% before the fight even started. And the Lycan built...
Ramses?
Is that another death?
Oh my god, the stomp from Inflame, that was so sick!
Wow.
Alright, shards from Afu, catches him out, they drop the sentry, catch the Walrus Punch, and stomp all at the same time.
Yeah, that is actually crazy how well they're playing right now.
Like, we haven't... I don't know, he's ruptured the Lycan, I guess, a couple of times as well, but...
Yeah, they need, They can't really get past this Medusa, though. The Medusa is...
Oh, another Doom came out, actually, and they've caught him. The follow-up stomp has been so effective. I really like that choice of taking the Centaur creep.
Yeah, that's actually had incredible value for him. Maybe even more irrelevant now.
Another jump forward. LFY storming the high ground. I mean, just a couple of minutes ago, we were talking about what they had to do to stay relevant in this game, and now they're sieging this high ground. Monet with the Aegis. It's going to expire in 15 seconds, so they don't want to take a fight and have that expire in the midst of it. Monet down very low. They're not even focusing him for the moment. The tower looks to be falling, and he is going to end up dropping. Coming back, though, in just a second. That Aegis. Shards to keep him alive. Super pops the ulti. Now needs to get out. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. Everybody's TPing back home. Epicenter comes through. They might end up actually sacrificing Super here, but the rest of the team gets out.
Super for 2 buybacks. And they got the T3, so shrines are open. And like Super, he got jumped last time. They tried to bait out the Stone Gaze to kite and then re-engage, but Super actually did not bite. He didn't Stone Gaze the first time at the Roach fight. I think that was also incredibly important for them to win the fight.
Well, they're going to go on Super yet again, and as you said, it's going to be very hard.
He doesn't Stone Gaze. That's the thing. He's like really smart about when he uses it. He's like doesn't use it until the moment he needs to the most, but now he's getting epicentered.
Yeah, we'll see if they're going to be able to take him down. As of yet, still so freaking strong. They finally drop it. Global comes out to follow, but just look at the amount of damage that's coming out. No one wants to get out, and they do lose 2 for that.
He is so incredibly patient. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Solo is still standing here in the mid, and you know, they're trying to do their best. They can push out lanes really effectively on the lineup, but it does feel like they're sort of lacking in other areas. And, well, Doom ends up getting dropped now. It's caught onto the Sand King yet again.
Yeah, they were just like silent too in that early phase of the game where like, oh man, it's looking bad for LFY. It's Bloodseeker who was top CS early in the game. This Roach is just done for. There's no chance. So I still think they give it to Monet. Super also went for Butterfly too. You remember how you asked what is he going to get next with this gold? He could have gone for Scotty or Butterfly. Scotty, you don't actually do enough damage. So then the way Virtus Pro win the team fight is actually just ignoring the Medusa and killing everyone else. They can taste killing him, but it's also just
Aegis
the devil
too.
calling them. Yeah, and Aegis. That's just one more thing for them to worry about. It's like, okay, now Stone Gaze and Aegis, but he does have a lot of gold, and they did catch out Doom.
Oh, and look at the discipline. LFY backing out yet again. He pops his BKB to try and run away. As I talk about discipline, but LFY, they don't want any part of it. They're just going to retreat. A death is not an initiation, as somebody smart once said.
So Lotus Orb number 2 completed. Tusk was working on this since that first Roshan fight, but he had a buyback, so it stunted his growth a lot. Woof woof.
They want to go, they want to run, they want to fight, and Lil is going to be the one that they find. Abyssal, or rather...
Walk up to an Abyssal Blade. Dang.
And now he's just going to get bashed up. No one, he just died! There's no answer. Holy crap, Monet is big.
I don't think anyone was Blood Rage that fight, either. So you use one silence to bait her out of Mancer, and then you immediately silence her, and then you kill her teammates in the back line. I think, especially with a mobile hero like Weaver and Bloodseeker who can run fast if you get the jump on the fight, I think that's their play here.
Man, Pasha, he's in no man's land. And
that's a gem.
All right, well, 77 seconds, no puck. It's feeling like mega creeps are in the works potentially. I end up taking down the Radiant Courier at the very least, but the tier 3 tower already down, and now the racks, and now they caught Ramses. Now he's doomed. He's trying to get out of there. What's Sakuchi for the extra movement speed? But they are all falling apart. No buybacks. GG, well played, called.
That's the... Woof. If you think that Medusa can't be played well, you watch this game, and you watch Super, and how he had a crummy early game and pulled them through when they were in a huge deficit with not that many items. But we did see DDC. I thought he was going to start off top last game, but this game last game he started off bottom. That should be good. How are the other lanes doing? Looks like Razor slightly edging out DK. Expected. Pop is actually doing very well versus the Centaur. That's a little surprising. Oh, he did go for the Ooh build.
Yeah, and Centaur actually ended up taking Hoof Stomp first, so he didn't have return until a little bit later as DDC finds the kill onto Lil. Lordy, lordy. This could be a little bit rough.
It's like, okay, you're like, what just happened?
Oh my goodness.
They're getting a pull off though. Oh no, they did not.
Oh, trying to go in yet again. They have that damage amp, trying to bring down and kill off that poor old Lich, and DDC ends up paying for his earlier kill.
And sacrifices off cooldown. No!
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, that's not as bad as Santa Midas, but similar feeling.
Amp and Torrent and everything else.
Well, he was just caught out on his lonesome.
Yeah.
This pool is hugely contested. Oh, Solo.
Well, there you go. Yet again, Afu is actually going to be able to turn his back around. Ramsey's almost dead. He's going to end up getting killed by the neutral.
That's like almost worse.
Oh.
Because he wasn't prepared for the death. So he didn't buy before he died.
Oh, if they've been working on that, that'd be pretty cool. We'll have to keep our eye on it. See if they do that at all.
Afu going in for the block.
Oh, man, and no one, just nowhere left to go. 110 damage stolen. Can they actually bring down the Dragon Knight? Need to go for some body blocks possibly, and the Enchant Totem, the damage is going to be there, and Super finds a kill. Lane's not going in VP's favor.
Yeah, you were worried about LFY's lanes, dude? I don't want to say he's like a brain-dead hero, but he's definitely like a lower skill cap hero. So, because you don't, like, you can just...
Oh. Yeah, well, speaking of lower skill cap, it's Solo in a lot of trouble. He's going to end up dropping yet again. And Ramsey's, I mean, he's trying to do whatever he can, but Afu is just going to walk away yet again.
Yeah, back to finish my earlier thought. Like, he is... You can kind of autopilot Lich. Like, there's not that much you need to do. You deny range creeps, you frost armor important heroes, and then you cast your frost blast whenever you can. So that means you can devote like 70% of your mental capacity to captaining your team, telling them what to do, where to place your wards, where to smoke, and often I think the movements will be crisper when you are playing a Lich as a captain. I think it actually has a lot of merit.
For sure. Well, and you just saw a solo kill up there. Inflame takes down the Centaur War Runner, and Super is just diving. No one, they don't care. It's the haste rune from Afu, and they finish it off as well. There, no rotations, there's no reactions, there's no nothing. VP is just, they're getting ran at. They're getting VP'd.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The thing I'm most surprised about is that Inflame's able to solo kill Centaur. Look at his items. He has Bottle Oof. That looks like someone who's in Shrug City.
Yeah.
And a magic stick.
Killing spree at this point, 6 minutes in, 6-1. I don't even know what you do at this point. Like, it ain't good. The math doesn't add up.
No.
Yeah, this is a problem.
That's a liching to you.
Jeez. Well, they have Stampede now. Maybe an opportunity here. They're going forward for this one, but the turnaround fissure blocks it off. Solo and Loa here looking for that opening. They are going to find Afu and try and bring him down. The blink forward. They finally finish him off. A much-needed kill. But that was 4 heroes committed, and in the meantime, Super is still just bullying out and going to take the mid tower.
That is totally worth. Great farm. He's up here alone. It's awesome. That's the life.
Yeah, that was. This is a really hard game. Super, I mean, he goes for the static link again on the solo, ramping up that damage. Afu is coming in yet again. They have the X. Well, no torrent follow-up, but they will catch the fissure onto Centaur, and he just gets eaten up also.
He does have plus 217 damage on Razor.
Man, and
Rapier right there.
Oh my god, look at Ramses. He almost got 3-shot. Super does not care. And if he manages to catch back up to him again, they're trying to get that angle and see if they can find him off to the side. That does mean he gets out. Although, to what end?
Chicken?
Oh,
hello?
No. Chicken. They know he's still in there. They have another plasma field and a couple. And now they see the blink off towards the west side of the map.
AM's main 2 protective towers, the bottom T1 and the mid T1 are gone. So ancient stacks, not a thing anymore. Farming up those camps close to the bounties, not really a thing. DDC gets jumped by Ramses.
Yeah, they're over here in the mid as well, trying to take down Inflame. It's not going to happen. They can't find that kill. They can't find anything. DDC, does he manage to escape, trying to juke away, run around the trees, get out of there? He ends up getting denied by the neutrals. Oh, the smallest morsel of a comeback is not even going to be possible. No silver lining here.
Sweeter than being able to kill a Lich who's denied you tons of range creeps.
Yeah. It doesn't happen. He's left wanton.
Inflame's building like a mid-puck too. Shreds, Bottle, into Veil.
And Pasha, I think, is dead yet again. He had used Stampede just a little while ago to try and find the kills. It didn't happen. And now they take him down. I mean, Super is just in the mid lane. No heroes on his team around him at all. And he is not worried about a thing.
And like Manta, Butterfly. You just want straight damage items on her. Well, smoke maneuver onto the bottom. Hello, AM. Where are you gonna blink to, buddy?
Yeah, they've got a lot of them. Monet, can he get his way out of here? He does have his ultimate. Thinking about going for this. They Stampede is going to pop it. The rest of the team is coming in as well. Can they make this big opening? They're trying to find it. Monet not brought down the Chain Frost. They are going to start bouncing back and forth. They end up losing their carry, but maybe going to find more. All of VP crumbling around them. Echo Slam was used and didn't find the kill, but still a big win for LFY.
That was a value Chain Frost. Get lit, dude.
Yeah.
I bet DDC is so satisfied with something. It's like, yeah, I did this. I made your life miserable, Ramses, and I'm loving it. Because position 5s don't get to do that to position 1s very often.
Yeah, it's definitely true. And you see right there as well the potential solo trying to D-ward, but was just not going to happen.
You farm the opponent's jungle and you just give up your own. There's no way they can control their own jungle right now. It's heavily infested with observer wards and there's no towers down. And top, you still have that shrine too, so even if that T1 falls, there still is that bastion of hope.
Oh man, and the Torrent X is off the mark because he ended up getting stunned, so Lil is going to drop yet again. Boat is now down. From bad to worse to terrible.
Yeah, they were trying to do the shift, and now Ramsey's like, oh, they're setting up for Pasha on bottom. Inflame does have a blink dagger. They want to catch him out.
Well, still has that hood, but unfortunately the silence comes out. They're able to Dream Coil. It's only a 1 second stun, but it'll be more than enough. Inflame dominating.
He has no armor on Centaur.
Oh, also top lane. Super is killing everybody in the world. He took down AM as well as the Shadow Demon. Okay. And GG's called. 15 minutes. Predictions, eat your heart out.
I got my 15 to 20 minute one. Yeah. Oof. Good thing it wasn't prior to 15.
Man, that was just a walloping. Like, we talked about it, you know, as soon as the lanes came out, they were set up to be in some trouble, and